What's up, guys? My name is Chris Warrens, and I'm the owner of Warrior Time. Today, we're going to review the Omega Seamaster Diver 300M James Bond Edition. We're going to talk about what I like, what I don't like, some technical data, and I'm going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, which we do on this show for every review. So with that said, let's get into today's show. Okay, Seamaster James Bond Edition. Reference number 210.90.42.20.01.001. I'll never get used to saying Omega reference numbers, that's for sure. But more importantly, identical to James Bond 007's watch in No Time to Die, the movie. All right, so what do I like about this Seamaster? Well, if you're not new to this channel, everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Seamasters. But this one in particular is a little different. What I like mostly about it is it's slightly slimmer than the standard Diver 300M models, thanks to the sapphire crystal glass. Number two, it's also presented on a grade 2 titanium bracelet, making everything very light, including the case in titanium too. There's a lot of titanium on this watch. The third and coolest thing about this watch is, in my humble opinion, is the chocolate dial. As chocolate bezels and chocolate dials are a little bit more unique in the industry, it can draw a little bit more wrist attention, as brown or chocolate isn't worn as often as, say, white dial, black, or blue. So what don't I like about this watch? Well, I actually found a couple things that I don't care for personally about this watch. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to agree. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. The first thing I don't like is the case back is closed. I'm just not a fan of Omega closing their case back because their coaxial movements are beautiful to look at. They're so pretty, and I'm a sucker for a great movement. I think it does the watch a little bit of a disjustice because you can't stare at the movement. Number two, the bracelet. This is my biggest issue with this piece. It's in the grade 2 titanium. The mesh bracelet just doesn't wear well. In theory, it's super cool. It's light. It's unique looking. However, it just wears stiff. And to me, having an 8-inch wrist, it wears uncomfortably. Now, if you have a smaller wrist than I do, you may enjoy the titanium. I'm just giving my honest feedback on it for you. I believe in authenticity over views, likes, and sales. I rather shoot it straight for anyone who's considering buying. So now let's talk about some technical data and facts, starting with the movement, the Co-Axial Master Chronometer 8806 with a 55-hour power reserve and a really cool anti-magnetic properties. Omega says it's unaffected by strong magnetic fields, so your watch doesn't get magnetized. The case is 42 millimeters in titanium, as we discussed, with a thickness of 13 millimeters and 20 millimeters between the lug width, weighing in at a staggering light weight of 93 grams. Water resistant to 30 bars or 300 meters, which is 1,000 feet. Now, the MSRP is $10,600 plus tax, but you can find these on the secondary market for about $8K, depending on age and condition, saving yourself about $3,000 with tax buying it on the secondary market brand new. Okay, so the time has come. What do I think of the Omega Seamaster Diver 300M James Bond Edition? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rank this Omega? Well, I gave it a decent 8 out of 10. Everyone on this channel knows I love Omega, and more so, I love Seamasters. But there's just something about the titanium mesh bracelet that keeps this Seamaster getting a higher rating from me. But I'm interested to hear what you have to say if you own this piece. Tell me below what you think of the bracelet specifically. But now, let's close it out. If you want to purchase this Omega or any watch, we buy, sell, consign, source, appraise, service, everything when it comes to watches. We also do gold and diamonds. So the links are in the show notes below if you want to work with us. But before you go, let me know your feedback. I enjoy talking timepieces. If you haven't hit the like button and subscribe, please do. But most importantly, please know that I appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Peace.